I can totally see us cooking in this kitchen.
I can totally see us cooking like pros with natural gas.
Oh, I would love to soak in that tub.
I'd love to save energy and money with a natural gas water heater.
I can imagine cuddling up in here.
Because natural gas heating keeps the house comfortable when we need it.
We have to get this house.
We have to get natural gas.
We're investing in infrastructure to help bring comfort and savings to you. Visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy, always there.
Well, it's good, good win on the road, making progress, getting better. Learn from our mistakes against Arkansas. We came out in the second half and didn't take our foot off the gas, particularly offensively. 109 is an Auburn record for a road SEC game. I'm most pleased with 21 assists. When we played Arkansas and when we played South Carolina and we've gotten great point guard play, we've been successful. But when we haven't, we haven't. And I think that's the key. To have both Alan Flanigan and Sharif Cooper on the floor together right now, it gives me two playmaking guards that I can work through. Helps me as a play caller. I thought the guys did a good job mixing in the fast break and transition with running some good half-court sets. We still, struggle defensively. Lawson gets 23, Bryant gets 24, and we fouled him too much. So, but good win. And, we short prep. Great balance. I thought Jalen Williams really responded. JT keeps getting better. Al does everything. Devin has been terrific off the bench. Our fives did a good job scoring at the rim. So overall, pretty good afternoon.
All right, we'll open it up for questions. We'll go ahead and start with Nathan King.
Hey Bruce, what was it about what South Carolina was showing you guys that allowed you to keep looking for the extra pass and guys doing that kind of swinging the ball around the perimeter?
Well, South Carolina will really extend defensively, and they don't let you run your normal offense. You cannot pass the ball much against them because of the way they extended, the pressure they put on. So just keep the ball in your ball handlers' hands and then allow them to make plays. Both Sharif and Al are guys that you need to be able to guard all the way to the rim. And you got to come off because they can beat their one-on-one matchup. So when you come off, you've got things at the rim, and you got perimeter guys that can shoot it. So, the team was sort of built around that aspect. Guys that can shoot the ball, finish at the rim, and a couple of playmaking guards to get them the ball.
Go ahead, Mark Murphy.
Yeah, Bruce, can you talk about the importance of hitting the 14 threes and then doing a good job on the boards also?
Well, Sharif was upset because he only had one assist in the second half, claiming that some of those guys kind of missed some shots that they should have made. No, it's important in a spread offense to be able to stretch the defense. And when Jalen Williams and JT Thor played a lot together in this game because South Carolina went smaller. I thought Ira Bowman did a good job tonight recognizing that they were small and we went small also. And I thought that helped us offensively because we were able to put five guys on the perimeter who could shoot it. And the fact that JT made one, you got to guard him. Jalen made two, you got to guard him. Man, it just makes any offense you run that much better.
We'll go to Ronald Wallace.
Congratulations on the win, Coach. Good to talk to you again. Talk a little bit about Flanigan. He has size. He has the height. He can bang inside. And we definitely can't forget about Mr. Cooper. He takes some bumps and bruises, but he won't charge. Talk about those guys.
Yeah, the thing about Sharif is, and look, to be a great undersized player, you got to be the toughest guy on the floor. And Sharif is going to get bounced every game, all game. It doesn't bother him. It just doesn't. He's a tough kid. And that is required amongst undersized players. And you know what? The opponent knows that. They do. And that's what they should fear. Allen is just such a productive player. I have a high expectation for Al. Al will probably say after every game, I want more from him than anybody else. And he'll come out with, lead us in rebounding or lead us in field goal percentage. He gets to the foul line, makes them all. And I'll find something wrong with his game because I think he's a great player. But he sometimes whether he loses a focus or stays, sharp all the time. I've got very high expectations from him. He played great tonight.
We'll go to Gianna Hahn.
Hey Bruce, I know you mentioned that there were a little too many fouls, but how important was it that they were kind of spread out among the players? No player really got into foul trouble early. You were able to give them a lot of minutes.
Well, it was good. Again, we spread it out. Shreve had 4, but it really was not in any foul trouble. And again, you look at the minutes. We had, Lior Berman got 4, made a couple of threes in there. People ask about Lior. I'm telling you, Lior can play. He can shoot it with anybody. And he gets working on his defense. He gets a little quicker. Lior can play for us in real minutes. But a lot of balance. Allen was the only guy that played 30 or more, and a bunch of guys played double-digit minutes. So that keeps us fresh and furious.
Go to Josh Vitale.
Just 4 games into his career.
Hey, Josh, we just turned your volume up on that. That was on our end. I'm sorry. But go ahead. Do it again. I apologize.
Have you ever had a freshman coming in just in 5 games willing to be such a focal point of a team? Have you ever coached a guy like Sharif Cooper?
Well, there's a reason why he was the number 1 recruit that Auburn's ever signed, right? And so expectations were high. We didn't complain a lot when he wasn't available because he wasn't available. But can you imagine me knowing what's not playing, but I didn't have him. So we had to coach the guys we had, and I was proud of those guys for going 6-2 in the non-conference, knowing what he does to us, what he does to everybody else. No, I'm not surprised. Sharif will be accountable. He played better defensively tonight. He didn't play as good the second half defensively against Arkansas. We didn't win the game. He's a very coachable person. He's very accountable. And so, and look, this is a point guard. It's a point guard dream system. And that's why he saw the guys before him go, oh gosh, you're going to give me the ball and let me do that? Yeah. And so he's taking advantage of it.
All right, got time for a couple more. We'll go to Justin Ferguson.
Bruce, you talked about it during the Arkansas game. Y'all kind of switched off in the final minutes of that first half. This game in the first half, y'all finished really, really well. How important was that to get out to that and then, of course, pull away in the second half?
Well, Stephen Pearl got him in with about 3 minutes to go in the first half and really challenged him in that timeout to close. I thought Ira Bowman and Mike Burgermaster did a phenomenal job on the scout. We were extremely prepared. We had a great game plan, both offensively and defensively, and I think my assistant coaches really helped us win this game.
And our last one for Coach Pearl will come from Jordan Hill.
Bruce, I want to ask about Jalen. He had a couple of offensive games, that weren't quite as productive, but today he was a big part of it. Just what did you see from how he was able to play?
Well, he was really good offensively. He got up to a great start offensively, and I was really pleased with how he stepped up. But Jalen needs to play and get 7 to 10 rebounds, even if he's not scoring. Can't let his offensive game affect his overall game. He's got to find other ways to help us win. But clearly, it helps us when he's in a little bit of a flow and a factor on the offensive end.
All right, thank you, Coach.